since the character is probably like 90 years old and could be even older as well also, uh, a lot of we explored a lot of looks as to what would somebody who is that old look like. I mean, we have tons of references that we can look at these days, pictures and things like that. So we tried makeup looks, we tried mild prosthetic looks, but then I think the final look is what you see, where it's a complete mask which has its which is molded to my face, and which has its markings, and which has its uh, you know uh, inflections and its creases and its wrinkles and things like that, to make it look absolutely authentic. And that was one of the key things. Now, putting something like this on takes forever. It was like 2 hours in the makeup chair, sometimes 2.5, depending on if there's any specifics that needed to be adhered to and things like that. Because it's a fresh piece every time. So there were at least like 20-30 pieces like this that were made, which is fitted onto your face. The wig is separate, of course, and so it had to be done every single time. It's not the same piece that was reused over and over again. So getting everything perfect again, fitting the eyes, the nose, the mouth parts, and all of that stuff. So it was. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the artistry of the makeup artists, which is half the battle won. Then automatically, when you look at yourself in the mirror with all this on, and then you start thinking like, my God, is this what I will look like when I grow old? How will I perform? How will I act? How will I be? What will my body language be? As an actor, what kind of body language can you bring that will bring the character to life as well also. So these are all the thoughts that generally you kind of like. Also, it generally seeps to you. It helps that the makeup takes so long, because as the makeup is coming on layer by layer, you're like sinking into that whole character space, and you have your scenes for the day, and you know exactly where those scenes are in the story. So you have to like reach back or reach forward. Okay, the director will say, okay, this scene is from this episode, but this comes after this happens. So you've got to like process that back and forth, positioning of the scene as well, also with the character's thought process. So all of that is really, really, interesting stuff to play around with. And it's been an absolutely fantastic journey for me to be able to, perform, probably like twice your age as well also. And of course the results will be there for you all to see, when the time comes.